50 hours. 50 hours we have spent with Weyland-Yutani, reaching 2 million people. Season 1 has been a long journey, nearly 9 months. And as promised, there will be a second season. And for that we will create a new corporation and lead it to even more glory. And with that I say hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare in Anno 2205. So, Weyland-Yutani, that was, as already said, a long journey. A mixture of normal and hard difficulty, though more to normal. We have learned quite a lot of the game, we have been introduced to all the DLCs and so on. And now we are going to test all the skills. We are going to create a new corporation and put all settings on maximum difficulty.
I'm glad you accepted my invitation. Samantha Beaumont, Global Union Supervisor of the Lunar Licensing Program. We have a lot to discuss. But first, I'd like to introduce you to your Artificial Data Amalgamating Messenger.
Thank you for participating in the Lunar Licensing Program. The program stipulates that your corporation set up operative spaceports to act as bases for a new wave of lunar colonization. You will further assist Global Union in the development of a fusion energy reactor to avert Earth's impending energy crisis.
So of course we already know this stuff.
Only megacorporations are allowed in the program, but I personally took a stand for you. You just have to sign in with your corporation name.
But it is always a good reminder to know where we come from. So, enter a corporation name. Of course Weyland-Yutani is already taken, so I'm going for SII. Though. Okay, this corporation name has already been assigned to another corporation. I guess it was one of my private games. So, let's shortly manage corporation.
Do you need some information?
Here's a small SII that is going to be trashed. Exactly. So, and now go back. So why do I really want to have a name SII? That is
I'm glad you accepted my invitation.
an interesting question that I'm going to answer in the 500 subscriber special, and then you will see that the name makes perfectly sense.
You just have to sign in with your corporation name.
So, confirm.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo as well, for identification purposes.
So now of course I wish we would be able to import our own logos or something like that. Unfortunately that is not possible, and I can understand the reasons, because many players would have used dick pictures or something like that. So yeah, what are we going this time? I actually have no idea. Let's go with this, at least at the beginning. We can change it later.
My superiors at the Global Union had reservations about you, but I've convinced them. They even decided to allocate you high-grade territory for new corporate headquarters. Choose a sector.
Oh yay, we have the possibility to choose 3 sectors. Unfortunately not the big one where I want to build the capital later, one that has been added for free DLC. But, as we have noticed in the last game, Viridian Coast has so much space available. We will start there and use it later as an industry sector while we will be moving with the capital. So, let's do this.
Almost there. We just have to negotiate the terms of your contract with Global Union.
And of course we will now go into the advanced things. So starting credits are of course sparse. We want to have everything on maximum. Emergency loans. That means no loans. If we go bankrupt, we are doomed. So revenue. How many do we get from our people? Of course sparse. That will be hard. Warehouse output. That means logistic. Sparse. We won't be able to relocate buildings, though I think with a fee it would be okay, but no, we will have to bulldoze it, like in the classical Anno games. And construction refunds? Actually, we could say, okay, we get nothing back, but apparently we are able to even pay a fee if necessary. So there are no hidden containers for us. Inactive costs. If selected, facilities will cost certain upkeep when their production is paused. Yes, that makes it harder. Calamities. Frequent. Assignment rewards.
To be rude, but we
Meager.
have a tight schedule.
Yeah, shut up. I'm choosing the settings wisely. So, assignment frequency. Off. No assignments. Yes! Yes! No more annoying characters! So, trading post restocking, meager, trading post prices overpriced, military level production is super slow. Destructible fleet actually means that that if we lose a ship, the new one will have no ranks. So, competitor growth. Let's see. Fast. Competitors pose a serious threat to your corporation when underestimated. Okay. So, industry modes unlocked by achieving industry dominance with a previous corporation. And what we are going to need most is energy mode. Yeah, I mean, of course we could make the game even harder by not selecting any of these, but we need more energy. So, global gameplay options can be changed at any time later. Enable right-click menu, we don't need that.
Want to be
Enable
rude, but we
free
have a
camera,
tight
yes.
schedule.
Enable tutorial, nope. So, that will be a very hard game, as we can see. Let's see what will happen. And if we fail, we will do so in a glorious way, with heads up, staring into the doom. Yep, Siegen, Viridian Coves on veteran.
You
Yes.
are now entering Phase 1 of the Lunar Licensing Program. The Global Union assigned you territory in Earth's temperate region to establish a spaceport and a base of operations. The construction of a space elevator to Global Union headquarters is also required. For further instructions, speak to your official contact person. Global Union wishes you success.
Come on, let me start. Yay!
Big place. We'll see if it's big enough for ambitions like yours. One of my colleagues already has high hopes for the area. I'm sure he will ask you to join
Sorry,
his latest
I have a
prestige
sore throat.
project. First things first, though. The protocol demands you bring a spaceport into operation here. The spaceport building site off the coast is still unstaffed, but as soon as you've built the necessary...
Okay, we need a population of workers. For that we need 25 residences, we need a rice farm, we need a sunflowers farm, and we need to connect a biopolymer factory. Shouldn't be too hard for us. So, and while we are here on this small island, I guess we will choose a different layout and not our regular modular thing. Or will we? No, we will start properly. Seems like a good thing to me. So that means we don't have only 4 things. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have 8. And of course at the beginning we cannot fill the middle of that. So, and now we already need to start with the production of our building materials. So we build here.
Great.
Okay.
Building material shortages shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Of course it shouldn't be an issue. So what will be really hard is that we cannot use modules properly because we will have to fight for them. Again, so... But at least we have now a bit more efficient modules thanks to Lei Shang. And we actually could need a bit more of this. So, of course we are now running low on workforce and energy, but we can solve that issue later. The most important thing is that we get biopolymers. So, and to make the people happy, We've also
Organic
gained
food
this.
is perceived as needless luxury by many megacorps. Good to see you share the union's perspective.
Okay, so, but we are of course running on negative money right now.
Warning.
3,
Workforce too
4,
low to
5,
meet
6,
production
7.
quota.
And now we will ensure that we are on positive money. Come on, we are already producing biopolymers. Just not as many as we wanted because we need more workforce. Okay, now the question is that actually even? So we produce here 10 bioresin per minute, and that consumes bioresin per minute. Okay, exactly 10. That means the issue is because of our lack of workforce, but that will be solved
Your
soon.
construction crew is one of the first ready. Keep up the pace.
Oh, that is
We'll try
a
to catch up.
strong rainbow. That makes
For
it
the next
actually
construction
look
stage,
quite ugly.
You'll need qualified ground staff to
Yeah, we can do that later. And first, we need here quite the amount of people. And we already made a construction mistake. That is just great. And that means we will now have to pay a fee
I hope this helps you.
for demolishing.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
So she told me that we can actually move buildings, but that is not true. Movement is deactivated. So, our negative amount of money... Seriously, that rainbow is blocking the sight. That isn't even beautiful anymore. It's too strong. It's glowing power, it's over 9,000 or something like that. I have no idea. The only thing I know is it blocks my view. So, and we are getting more and more people. That means we get more and more taxes. Also, a thing that we have to care about is that we don't expand too fast, because otherwise we will have administration costs. Administration cost means the more people we have of the same type,
Competitive edge.
the more
Sharpness.
issues we get, because it gets more expensive. Meaning the income is not increasing in a linear way compared to actually city size. We will always have to be aware of that. Okay, well then. You want water? You get
You need
water.
this desalination plant. These days, it's the only way to come by drinkable water.
Not only these days. And yeah. More biopolymers. Come on. I don't want to wait that much.
Construction options expanded.
Okay, and now we are positive on money. Now we need to ensure that we stay that way. Okay, let's see if we go down here. And of course we are still negative on organic food. But still. So time to get even more workers. We can get rid of these buildings later. For a small fee, of course, but still. So here we now have a small ugly city, but as soon as we have the complexes available, that shouldn't be an issue anymore. So, time to now get rid of 3 of these buildings. And
A
building
broad range
the
of information services.
information room.
This will enable your employees to develop their interests as well as their skills.
Operators at your service.
And now we have these big
Remarkable
complexes.
progress. You've assembled construction crews and ground personnel faster than I was expecting. You are more than ready for the first major hurdle. The program demands you connect your city with the Global Union space station via a space
Ah, shit.
So far, only megacorps like the Big Five use such technology.
Okay,
But I'm
big
sure you have the
mistake,
same
big
potential.
mistake, big mistake. We need for these complexes constructor bots, and we haven't unlocked constructor bots yet. At least we have no working constructor bots production again. Okay, here I was too fast, too greedy,
Too low to meet production
and now I
requirements.
caused a crisis by that. That does cost us money, several thousands. So that is not what I was expecting. Okay, Nick, do you have biopolymers for us? Yes, you have. Okay, that will save us time. A lot of time, and with that it actually saves us money, though the stuff was really expensive. So our biopolymer production is now at 13 and not anymore at 7, so it already accelerated. Okay, first episode, first fail already. That was fast. I have to admit, and I'm not proud of it. I was definitely not proud of it. So, and here we have... For that we need workforce and more energy. Okay. We can get that.
Trying to keep pace with us is futile. Leishang electricity moves at the speed of light.
Okay, yeah, Leishang is now bigger than us. But that is no problem. As soon as possible, we shall, for example, buy this here.
Nice of you to drop by.
We will only need more than 1 million and level 17, at least for the moment. I mean, he was still... Well, he will still grow with his company. But hey, that means we have a goal to work to. And... Okay, now we have a city here back up and running. We have workforce available, we have money. What we are now going to need is, we need here 30 energy, 30 energy, 50 energy. We need 110 energy. That means we need at least 2 of these. Okay, and here we can now build these 2 mines that are necessary. We have here the feldspar mine, here we have a cobalt mine. And now we are running low on logistic.
Good. You've gathered the components needed.
And we are again low on energy. And now negative on money again. So, and now we have the constructor bots that we need. And And we can finally start building the complexes that we
My
want.
humble 4 walls. Come in, sit yourself.
Our money is negative again, but we are going to solve that issue. It's still weird that demolishing buildings actually costs money now. Hey, everything that is able to put up a challenge, right?
All systems online. Can't wait to get started.
Okay, upgrading these actually
Everything's alright.
also costs constructor bots. Good to know. But at least it does not cost many. And we are now running low on water, which comes at no surprise. So here we have now the next desalination plant. How much does it actually cost in maintenance? 100. Okay, that game will be rough. What we have here, our super modular system. That allows us to do everything. So we are now at negative 150, that is okay. We are low on organic food again. Of course it does not help our balance. But hey, at least our city is slowly taking shape. That must be worth at least something. So what do we need for the next level at 918 employees? Okay, that won't take too long. That won't take too long. Good, and that will be the next hurdle. For that we need actually 8 constructor bots and 16 biopolymers. And we are now positive on money. At least something. And here we can see the nicely lit constructor bot production. Oh, the graphics of the game are still so amazing. It's great. Why can't every strategy game have such graphics? So now we have set the foundation. I would love to double actually the production, but can we afford it? Nope, because we don't have the necessary mines for that. We are missing some mountain sites.
This spot here is perfectly suited to support a bridge to the other side.
Okay, for that we need super alloys. We are definitely not producing them yet. Okay, that will take a while until we can leave this small island.
Construction options expanded.
So let me guess, organic food will soon run low as well as water again.
Your global market share has increased.
Okay, so time to produce more organic food,
Attention.
just in case.
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
That will also go well, at least for the moment. Okay, here it also fits perfectly. And we need, of course, more biopolymers. Not really surprising. And if we build that here, get rid of that, we can actually place here a few more houses. Does the administration cost already kick in? Of course not. That's good. But hey, at least we have at the moment a proper city center. For our small island here. Buffet. Perfect! Layout created by me. So, and we are still not having enough biopolymers. At least not as much as I want to have. Which will continue to cause trouble. Now we are producing a bit more. Our balance is also okay. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, we want 1000 operators. We are going to need vitamin drinks, and then we will upgrade the spaceport. Should not be too much of an issue. Yay, new blueprints available.
Ready for implementation.
For the tidal power station. Okay, that is useful. Even in the late game that was quite necessary. While the wind parks were just, yeah, a pure waste. Waste of space. So we now have soon 1000 operators. So, and after we have upgraded these two, actually how many can we upgrade? We only have a big houses. We can upgrade quite a lot of them, actually. Well, of course we are going to do it. But maybe we should also wait a little bit. Or what do I mean with wait? We are going to build these. That's also a thing. The old layout doesn't work. And people are now demanding more information. Also, not really surprising. If we do it here. Now we cut off range of this to the area over here, but we can actually build another one of these. Now we have, but then we have to take care of energy again. For that we built the tidal wave power plant, which is of course completely disconnected. That means we build it here. And yeah, that should now work. Our money is rising, we still have a positive balance, we have more than enough energy. So we are on a good way.
Your technicians are ready. Start the elevator construction once all other requirements are met. My associate, John Rafferty, is already heading here with the special material deliveries.
Oh, yeah, John Rafferty. Okay, that means battle. We will soon have to have a battle here in this episode. That is something that I don't like, but it is necessary for the story progress. After that we could in theory skip all the battles. Unfortunately, that won't help us with the module construction. Oh, the cobalt mine. This is such an amazing rotary excavator. It just looks amazing. But we are not yet done with the upgrades. So, are we missing anything? Yes, we are soon going to miss more water. Of course, we are running low on organic food again. That should do the trick with the organic food. And up here we are going to get a few more of these. Of the water, thanks to our desalination plant.
Construction options expanded.
New buildings available, yay! And for that we have now rejuvenators and stuff. Biology Institute, okay, training center. We only need 1,500 operators. Does that mean we already unlocked the space station that early?
Sorry, you must be accustomed to more comfort.
That would of course be
Unfulfilled
cool.
demand for specific consumer products.
Since that would mean that we will very early unlock powerful upgrades. Totally looking forward to that. So, and now we have already 1,500 operators.
Attention. The Global Union authorizes the construction of your own orbital station. Transmitting requirements.
Huh. So we actually can already do that. How much does it actually cost? We need constructor boards, we need 250 energy and 1000 maintenance. Okay, we cannot afford it yet, but it's good to know that it is possible that early in the game. Okay, here we will build another logistics center. We already know for what kind of
staff's good health. Benefits like
upgrade
that
we
make you a
are
more
aiming
attractive
for.
employer.
Thing is, we don't know how big the modules are. At least we can only guess. I don't want to make any mistakes here, otherwise I will have to bulldoze stuff, but it doesn't look like we can actually avoid that. And without the modules, our fruit plantations are actually not producing as much as we need. That means we need to build more of them. Oh, and let's just do it. So, I hope we will get more than enough operators to actually compensate for the additional cost. And we are running low on energy again, but for that we can build here this.
Construction options expanded.
And we are of course going to get rid of that later again, because we placed it somewhere where it's not placed properly. And that is why we can already demolish it here. So our money is positive again. We have here this nice building. That means we can now start the spaceport upgrade.
Yeah, Rafferty here. Miss Bowman assigned me to ensure the transport safety. Approaching your sector, over. Code red. We're under attack. Code red. Damn it. The cargo. Protect the ship.
People of Earth, this is the manifesto of the Moon's independence. The global union waged war on us for generations with weapons like falsehood, negligence, and exploitation. And the LEC bowed its head in servile compliance. But not anymore. Set no foot on the land of our forefathers. We are the Orbital Watch. The Moon is free.
Oh yeah, the antagonist that actually does not pose
They
any
attacked us
threat.
out of nowhere, sunk all my ships and took over the cargo. Now they're blockading the whole sector. No transports are going to make it through anymore.
Alright, no time to study regulations. Meet Rafferty at the coordinates transmitted. Do whatever is necessary.
So actually we could already upgrade the spaceport here. But yeah, time to access
Get our
the
ships
crisis
out of
sector.
there. Hand in one piece.
Oh yeah, shouldn't be too hard, right?
There. That's where the bleeding cowards attacked us. Still circling our cargo ships like a swarm of black flies. And I see they brought reinforcements. Gotta be careful. I've seen them before. They've no compunctions at all. Press past their blockade and free our ships. I got your back.
Okay, so side missions for bonus
Hazard display
resources.
for overseas travel is in the red.
Wow, 2 iridium. What can we do with 2
Someone
iridium?
do something? I hate to ask you to.
Okay, destroy hedgehogs, deliver 1 support fleet. Yeah, that is all not really hard to do.
Underway. Roger. Affirmative.
Overhauling in progress.
Okay, time to do some shit.
Copy that. On our way.
I wouldn't call that a battle.
Underway. Underway.
But it's good to know that we can access the space station that early.
Clear for action.
That is ultra helpful.
On our way. On our way.
So we already have 1 support fleet in store
On
that
our
we
way.
need to deliver.
Underway.
So here we have next hedgehog. We need to destroy 4 of them. That was now the 3rd one, right? Yep.
All hands engage.
Alright, so let's follow this boat.
Full speed ahead.
For a side quest,
Here
follow
you
the
go.
boat.
Here's
Yeah.
you.
On our way. Coordinates confirmed.
And there's the fourth hedgehog.
Weapon systems online.
The post-combat analyses are pretty awesome.
Copy that.
Yeah, that is nice for you that this is awesome.
Affirmative.
Let's hope we've seen our share of violence for a while.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
our way.
So, and time to deliver one support fleet.
Affirmative.
What do you mean with remaining time?
Unfasten crates.
You, my friend, are no one to mess with.
Remaining time, okay, that
On our way.
actually confused me.
Coordinates confirmed.
But we were able to do that properly.
Open fire.
Here you go, as good as new.
All hands engage.
So, missile barrage and so on.
Target acquired.
That should work.
Clear for action.
Of course our ships are being healed, so that mission is here basically impossible to
Full
lose.
speed ahead. Target acquired. Open fire. We're under fire.
So, and these drones are also not much of a challenge. Time to get here also some Iridium.
Coordinates confirmed.
Okay,
Launch
in real life we would now sink our own ship.
Fire. How about a little fireworks?
Roger.
But hey, we don't need to care about anything.
Acknowledging enemy defeat. Well done.
A bunch of ships on the bottom of the sea. None of them ours. I'd call that a happy ending.
Come on. Increase the military level. Yay, we can upgrade our
These
title.
systems are half the battle.
So, leave
I'm
mission.
glad you came back unharmed. This attack gave everyone at the Union headquarters shock, but the program has to go on. We've lost contact to Lunar Excavation Corp. It seems many moon colonies aligned with the Orbital Watch. It's all the more important your space elevator goes into operation.
Yep, it's very important, I understand. But for that, I would actually need to care about what happens.
Cable firmly attached. Elevator car ready for departure. Attention. Approaching Global Union Space Station. Prepare for docking.
Congratulations! The first step into space. All purviews of the global economy are now accessible for you. Phase 2 of the Lunar Licensing Program starts now.
So, what
I'm
are we
way too
missing
old
here?
for adventures like that. Gotta pass next time. So you better make sure you got a decent battle fleet. Stop by the dockyard if you want any ships built or revamped and that.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Oh, and now we can use the modules. That's great. That's great. And now we are going here for a sim cell production. And with these sim cells we will produce rejuvenators, right? So we are now running low on energy. But for that we can actually upgrade that area here. time to increase the sim cell production with a bit of graphene that we
New
have.
blueprints ready for implementation.
And we now build here one of these. So we are now positive on rejuvenators.
I think we have a bright future ahead of us.
Yeah, that looks nice. So, and yeah, now time to enter the Arctic region.
In the Arctic, all your actions will fall under the supervision of the Arctic Custodians. Let's have a look at their territory.
Okay, and what are we going to build here? Are we going for the Kingite Protectorate? We will use a lot of resources, and that means... What do we have here? Production rate plus 30% for Sub-Zero Clean Room, okay. But we have less methane available. What do we have here? Less aluminum and molybdenum, but more fish and more coral farms. And here everything is a bit more. But yeah, we need the mountain and coastal building sites, so let's go
Welcome to
for
phase
this here.
2 of the Lunar Licensing Program. You are now authorized to enter the Arctic region and access its deposits of rare resources to implement new means of galactic travel. Your official contact person will give you more information.
Ooh. Space shuttle. So we are now positive on money again. We have over 66,000 credits. 70,000 is the maximum.
Climate stabilization technology that keeps the temperatures below zero here.
I'm Dr. Howard Young. I speak for the Arctic Custodians.
And the performance is
First,
still not the
allow me
best.
to be clear.
But okay.
We
Could
expect
be
you
worse.
to abide by our directives at all times. The Arctic ecosystem is very delicate. Respect these rules and we'll get along
And
just
something happened in the background thanks to Windows 10. Thank you Windows 10 for a notification. I have no idea
All right.
what you want.
Time to make some improvements.
Not exactly a warm welcome, but let's just proceed with Phase 2. We need Arctic resources for rocket construction, so we have to establish a base of operations on one of these islands. Set up your new location wherever you want. All of the islands are suitable. I hope this helps you.
So... Okay, when I scroll here, thanks to Windows notification, we cannot scroll properly anymore. Okay, for that we have the arrow keys on the keyboard. That is only a small space available here. You also have only a small space. That means for the city itself, or at least for the scientist camp, we will use the northern island.
If you build a distribution center here, I can officially, with the acquisition, their directives are...
Yo, sorry my colleagues are kinda
Yeah, nobody cares about you, Vi Jorgensen. Okay, what do we need? We need 10 people, and we need to produce canned food.
We'll keep an eye on everything here for you.
Construction of new building types possible.
So... Of course that requires building something else. Or somehow else. That means we go for here so that we don't have to abandon our old shape. That looks
I hope
nice.
you've read our building regulations.
Your production facilities give off enough warmth to heat your entire settlement. But without insulation materials, the effect would evaporate.
Okay, so here we have that.
Warning. Workforce too low to meet production quota.
How were we able to spend that much money that fast? 3,000, 3,000...
Fine, your settlement seems to follow the
How?
regulations well enough. You are permitted to continue the expansion of your spaceport within reasonable limits.
Well, that's exactly what's on the agenda right now. The Orbital Watch is still threatening the Union trade routes. You have to establish your own shipping docks at the spaceport.
Yeah, we will be able to do so, but first we need more money. Okay, so we are missing a couple of hundreds of credits. That means we are now doomed for waiting a little bit. But that gives us time to enjoy the sight of a crawler here. I actually forgot how long this episode was. Are we still in 1 hour or are we now at 2 hours? That's a good question. I think we are still in the 1 hour range. And if that is the case, we were actually able to do quite a lot. And the episode will last for more, well, 15 minutes or something like that. So, and to power that up, we build also here. A couple of these houses. We need 38 protectors. That should be within the range of possibilities. Right? So are we actually making profit here? Of course not. Of course not. How could you make profit of scientists here?
You may build your facility here and only here.
Okay, that means we need 8,000 credits.
Your Arctic settlement is growing at a steady pace. The staff requirements for your spaceport's shipping docks should be met by now.
Okay, if you say so. Construction cost 6 metafoam.
The climate. Earth barely healed wound. Let's see what happens when I abrade it.
Warning. Climate stabilizer network producing weather anomalies. External manipulation detected.
Systems not responding. Stabilization values approaching critical level. They have the whole climate stabilizer network under their control. You are responsible for this. It's the lunar licensing program that brought those terrorists here. Consider our support suspended, and keep out of our affairs.
Oh, so dramatic.
Yo, don't listen to him. Man, we got nothing to counter these attacks.
Jorgensen is right. We have to interfere, official admission or not. Enact a hacking counterattack against the Orbital Watch's jamming stations. Or destroy
We will do the
them,
mission
if you
because we need the rare resources.
The world won't... this whole military bit isn't exactly my thing. Would you like to take over?
Driving a
let's do
bike,
it.
shooting at people. We have to show some fight.
So, let's do the Canatech conflict zone. Okay.
There.
Game
See the
took a
mess?
while for loading.
Transmitters generating interference all over the place, plus battleships to guard them. I'd like to
But the
hear
performance
Dr.
is
Maverick
really
explain
bad at the
just
moment.
how we're supposed to cope with such a
Maybe I should restart the PC from time
Glad
to
you're
time.
not
It's
letting
now
us
running
down
for
here.
1 week again.
Long ago, people believed that the moon controlled the weather. We will prove them right.
We will prove them right. Oh, thank you. Okay, somebody has birthday. Another one has birthday. I couldn't care less. Time to go back into the game. So now we can actually select here. We need to find lost containers. Okay, we can do that. We will use the impulse 3 times.
I got a job.
And deliver.
You can still prevent any more harm from being done.
All these assignments have now a time limit. Okay.
On our way.
That is new.
Underway.
That is new.
Battle stations. They're attacking.
Holy fuck, I'm totally not prepared for that. So we need to find here 7 containers. We can do so quite quick. At this time we also don't have John Rafferty for healing us. That means we need to be a bit careful. It might actually happen that we fail some assignments. Okay, how many of these are missing? 1. Okay, we have it here.
Victory. My superior sends her compliments.
Self-repair. Running.
So, but if we want to use the impulse, we might we need to find it. Here's at least one of these.
Underway.
Yeah, we will probably not be able to do that.
Full speed ahead. Weapon systems online.
Repair drones. Launch.
Battle stations. Full speed ahead.
Maybe with a bit of luck we will be able to do that.
Green to go.
But I don't believe it.
Coordinates confirmed. Clear for action.
Maybe I should not have accepted the assignments yet.
Full speed ahead. Affirmative.
Need to find another missile barrage to deliver it.
On our way.
1 minute. That will be ultra close.
Coordinates confirmed. On our way. Here they come. Underway.
Don't move.
Okay, and time to deliver here the missile barrage. And we were able to complete the assignments. Okay, good.
I really owe you.
Taking care of the damages.
Underway.
And now we can focus on the assignment itself. The main mission.
Affirmative. Green to go.
An automatic formation system would be nice for the ships.
Full speed ahead.
I mean, one can still dream.
Roger.
Self-repair. Running.
Yeah, let's get here all these support fleets. They will do some stuff for us, help us.
Roger.
And the assignment is soon over.
So, at least now you can hit things that don't move.
Launching nuclear missile.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we have more than one building.
Launching nuclear missile. Wait for the boom.
So, assignment completed.
Talk about dropping the hammer.
That gives us some petrochemicals that we can use. That's good. $110,000 for an upgrade, yeah, sure.
It's just steel and concrete.
Fuck you, no.
Our morale is impossible to destroy.
We are glad about the 5,000 that we have here at the moment.
I must admit, I underestimated you. My apologies. Be assured we will support you in your endeavors.
And I'm sure we haven't seen the last of them. But the Global Union will not give in to Drake's demands. The lunar licensing program must continue.
And it will continue, my dear.
Got a trading post in this sector too. Please stop by, okay?
This place doesn't provide much variety, but hey.
But hey, yeah. At least you now got something to eat. So, time to finalize
the
this.
Orbital Watch presents a greater threat than we thought. Drake must have secret supporters. It's essential the Union shows a strong presence on the moon. And to...
So, attract scientists. Okay, for that we need vitamin drinks, we need to produce neuron plants. We
So what brings you here
don't...
today?
We don't have much space available for that, but okay. Need to go back here.
Good day to you. Work has started on a project that will lead...
Yeah, on a project that I don't care about. Yeah, stop controlling my camera. So, and... Okay, now we have the vitamin drinks we need. New transfer route, vitamin drinks from Viridian Coast to Archaea Flows.
Being exposed to those freezing temperatures all day? Your Arctic staff will sure appreciate the extra vitamins.
Yeah, that's good for them.
Yo, fancy doing assignments for some of my...
No, I'm not doing any assignments for your customers. You can take care of them on yourself. On your own. So, and...
expanded.
Yeah, actually... we could need here some more houses.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Okay, now we also need a geothermal power plant and...
Construction of new building types possible.
That means that we need a geothermal power plant. We can't even afford the road. That's just great.
Warning. Energy demand too high. Countermeasures recommended.
I know that the energy demand is high. I'm actually waiting for some money.
This building space is assigned only to you.
Credits 1,800. That means we need to wait 3 minutes just for that. How am I supposed to work properly under these circumstances? Can any one of you tell me that? I guess not.
New blueprints ready for implementation.
Yeah, community center. How much does that cost? 6,000. Okay, so we are going to wait just 15 minutes until we have the resources ready. That's not really a challenge, that is just waiting. Well, seems to me also like a good way to end this episode. I mean, we have done quite a lot. We set the basics here in the Arctic zone, as we can see here. We have a small working city there.
No way you're going to avoid making a deal of...
I think I will wait a couple of minutes before I start recording the next episode, so that we have more money available. Because, well, it's not really entertaining to let you guys wait. Yeah, I mean, here we have this nice city. Even with a bit of a rainbow. Yeah, that actually makes a nice view. So, and yeah, that was it. First episode of Season 2. And let's see how far we can get and whether I will have more arrows like the one at the very beginning. So, as always, if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. I'm happy about every subscriber. If you want to talk to me in the comments, just do so. I will make sure that I answer in 24 hours. Probably a lot faster, but yeah, sometimes even I need some sleep. So yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.